Not many women, not many women know this. The biggest secret most narcissistic men will never admit isn't about confidence, superiority, or strength. It's their fear. A deep, unconscious terror of abandonment. And before we go further, if this kind of clarity helps you feel less alone, I invite you to like and subscribe. That helps reach other women who are quietly trying to make sense of their situation. Let's slow this down. On the surface, narcissistic men have the appearance of being self-assured, dominant, emotionally detached, but that exterior is not strength, it's armor. Underneath the armor is a nervous system that cannot tolerate rejection or criticism or the possibility of being seen as not enough. Shame is what we're talking. For them, abandonment doesn't feel sad, it feels annihilating. So instead of risking closeness, they choose control and shine the armor. Here's the part that most women were never taught. For a narcissistic man, control feels safer than intimacy, right? It's the opposite, right? You feel safe when you're close. He feels safe when he's in control. For him, or pardon me, let me put it this way. Intimacy requires vulnerability, and vulnerability requires trust in the relationship. And trust requires the possibility of being left. So many narcissistic men learned from their childhood that staying emotionally dominant, unpredictable, and distant is the best way to avoid that fear. That's not a consciously chosen strategy. It's a learned survival response that he learned in, no doubt, a traumatic childhood. So when you stop chasing or over-explaining and instead become calm and in control of yourself, not reactive, something shifts in the relationship, right? Your calmness sends a quiet message to him. Hey, you know what? I don't need you. And that triggers panic in him. What looks like anger, withdrawal, or control, right? Those are the kind of overt behaviors. Those are the manifestation of his fear attempting to regain stability. So you're not doing something wrong when you get that reaction from him. You're actually doing something right because you're being grounded yourself, and that destabilizes his emotional system. Now, please hear this clearly, especially if you're a woman that is compassionate and self-aware and caring. Understanding his fear is not an invitation to fix him. Don't go there. You can't reassure away a wound that existed before you came onto the scene. So your job isn't to manage his terror of abandonment. Your job is to remain faithful to yourself. That's an expression that Damaris and I love. It's a beautiful sort of mantra for yourself. So if this reframing helped something click inside you, you don't have to walk alone in figuring this out. You can join us in the Detox Your Marriage School community. Link is down below. That's where women are learning to stay grounded and self-trusting in the middle of very difficult relationships. You can also book a 15-minute quick start phone call if you want help understanding what's happening in your situation. And again, before you go, please click the subscribe and maybe share it with a friend. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment below. What changed for you when you realized that what you're getting from him is actually fear-driven behavior, not power? You're not dealing with a strong man. You're dealing with a frightened nervous system. And yeah, that's scary and dangerous for you. Know that you are allowed to choose yourself.